In football, some stories aren't just about goals or trophies. They're about growth, transformation, and heart. From the streets of London to the Emirates Stadium, from getting comparisons to a former Arsenal legend Ashley Cole, who was and is still being recognised as the greatest Arsenal left-back. This is the story of Arsenal's new talent, MYLES Lewis Skelly. MYLES Anthony Lewis Skelly was born on the 26th of September 2006 in Denmark Hill, London, to a football-loving family. His parents are originally from the Caribbean, but they moved to England, meaning MYLES Lewis Skelly is eligible to represent both England and Barbados internationally. He went to Arsenal's academy at the age of 8, and he was dominating together with friend and teammate Ethan Nwaneri. The two were very inseparable as they rised through the ranks together as teammates and friends. At one point, they left the Arsenal training and went to train together under the watchful eye of Nwaneri's father. The two also made their under-18 debut together in a 6-1 win over Reading, with both of them scoring. MYLES Lewis Skelly grew attention during the 2022-23 FA Youth Cup, in which he helped Arsenal reach the final before being defeated by West Ham United. Many had seen his talent. He was dominating the midfield battles and showing composure that was really seen at his age. On the 5th round, MYLES Lewis Skelly was deployed as a defensive mid, and he did not disappoint. He helped his team defeat Watford in a 4-2 win. Everyone at Arsenal saw this talent he had, and they saw something big in MYLES Lewis Skelly. He wasn't just another one, he was a special one, and the club offered him a scholarship to keep him hale. For those who don't understand, keeping hale means keeping him healthy and in good shape before he signed his professional contract. His performance in the quarter-final win against Cambridge United made it hard for others to ignore Lewis Skelly, as even former Arsenal legend Jack Wilshere saying that Lewis Skelly was capable of things that you can't coach. In the semi-final against Manchester City, he managed to score the winning goal in the final in a 2-1 win, and Arsenal had to move quickly. Mikel Arteta saw the talent in this kid, and during his appointment he asked for video montages of him and Ethan Nwaneri. MYLES Lewis Skelly was a defensive midfielder, but Mikel Arteta saw something different, a fullback who can defend as well as driving the ball forward and score a banger. And Arteta was right, as with many fullbacks in the Premier League, were just good in one thing. Some, like Trent, were good at attack, but poor in defense, while players like Kyle Walker were good in defense, but poor in attack. MYLES Lewis Skelly was good at both. He could drive the ball in the midfield and create chances as well as tracking back to put in a challenge. Arteta unlocked the best version of MYLES Lewis Skelly, and it was hard to differ. Fast forward to the 5th of October 2023, Arsenal announced the signing of their new gem, which got many fans buzzing. To see a homegrown star rise through the ranks and make it this far, even Lewis Skelly himself couldn't believe it. It left him speechless. On the 22nd of September 2024, MYLES Lewis Skelly made his first ever first-team debut in a 2-2 against former champions Manchester City, and before he even kicked the ball, MYLES Lewis Skelly was shown a yellow card by Michael Oliver as he was seen advising David Raya to lie down and waste time. Many people were shocked, and many fans said what a future awaits Lewis Skelly. But even that wasn't enough. Fast forward, the game ends, and the cameras picture Lewis Skelly and Haaland in a chat, and Haaland asked who the F he was, as Lewis Skelly had come to confront him. Though it was a shocking start to a career, Arteta saw the talent he had and never lost faith in the kid, as 3 days later he handed Lewis Skelly his first ever senior start in a 5-1 win over Bolton Wanderers, and he proved Arteta right and the doubters wrong, as he played a major role in that game, making tackles to anchoring defense and attack. On December 11th, MYLES Lewis Skelly was handed his first ever UCL start in a 3-0 win over Monaco, becoming the youngest player to start for Arsenal in the competition since 2011. Just days later, he was handed his first Premier League start in a draw against Everton. At this point, MYLES Lewis Skelly was now a key player for Arteta's team, and to think he was to be sent on loan, but he refused and wanted to fight for his place in Arsenal, and it was the best decision. A kid who only worked hard, nothing much going on off the field, he impressed many. On the 25th of January 2025, MYLES Lewis Skelly was controversially shown a red card by Michael Oliver. The same man who kick-started his career again showed the teenager a straight red card on a foul on Matt Doherty, which was deemed as serious foul play. It left many fans split, as many said, as some said, a tackle or challenge that endangered the safety of an opponent or used excessive force or brutality. And it was hard to make the argument that Lewis Skelly's challenge endangered Doherty's safety. The red card was appealed and was removed just days later by the FA, and he was not going to serve a 3-match suspension. Many kept talking. Lewis Skelly kept working hard, building himself and not letting the incident drag him down. On February 2nd, Manchester City made a visit to the Emirates Stadium, and Arsenal fans had waited long for this fixture, as Erling Haaland was also seen telling Arteta to stay humble. And before the people could even sit down, Martin Ødegaard opened the score sheet in the 2nd minute of the game, and later on, MYLES Lewis Skelly also scored his first ever career goal, and he made sure to announce it to the world. As he went ahead to do Haaland's meditation celebration, as earlier on he asked Lewis Skelly who the F he was, and Lewis Skelly didn't say much. He let the football say it, and it left everyone stunned. Many questioned him. Pundits like Jamie Carragher said he liked his football arrogance. Lewis Skelly showed everyone why he was the next big thing. It did not take long before disaster strikes again. In a game against West Ham United, Lewis Skelly saw his initial yellow card upgraded to a red card for denying Mohamed Kudus a goal-scoring opportunity, and Arsenal lost the game 1-0. On 14th March 2025, Lewis Skelly received his first England senior call-up for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. And Thomas Tuchel had seen enough, and he started as a left-back, and he used his ball-carrying ability to carry the ball and score his first goal in his England debut. He became England's youngest England player to score on his debut, taking a record once held by Marcus Rashford. Though last season was absolutely wonderful for MYLES Lewis Skelly. He started by being asked who the F he was by Erling Haaland and ended it by humbling him, scoring on his England debut, assisting in the UCL against Real Madrid, getting nominated for the PFA Awards, finishing 8th in the Ballon d'Or Copa Trophy. This season hasn't started his way 8 games into the season, and he has only played 83 minutes. But he is still working hard, as in the Atletico Madrid game, he played a key role in Arsenal's win. But his chances will come, and he will surely impress.